Because whenever I inform you about ongoing fighting in Tigray and about worsening humanitarian disaster in Tigray, some viewers accuse me of being on TPLF's payroll. What about Paul Kagame, the president of Rwanda? Is he also on TPLF's payroll? Because today, Paul Kagame, the president of Rwanda, in an interview said that international community, especially the US, must intervene immediately in Tigray region of Ethiopia. He said, with every passing day, toll is becoming heavier, as no one knows what is happening in Tigray region of Ethiopia. Thousands of refugees have crossed into Sudan from Ethiopia. He called upon African Union, upon Ethiopian government and upon international community, especially the new Joe Biden government, to intervene to find a solution to Tigray conflict. Because Rwanda has seen one of the worst genocides in African history. In 1994, more than 500,000 people in Rwanda were killed in ethnic violence. Words of Paul Kagame, the president of Rwanda, must be taken seriously. Take a listen to what Paul Kagame, president of Rwanda, said about Tigray conflict. Thanks for watching.
Then for Ethiopian situation, I haven't known of AU or UN or individual countries trying to help in dealing with the matter. It is still just within the country itself of Ethiopia. But of course, it is a very serious situation. It is worrying to everyone who gets to know and hear from what is happening there. It's absolutely worrying. So at some point, there have to be steps to try and address that issue. And if it could start from within the country itself, so much the better. But I think the toll is just getting too high as we see it. In fact, the other problem is that it has been cut off from the rest of the world. Right. People don't even know much about what is happening there in reality, other than the misery and things we see when people have crossed the borders and run into Sudan, or a few people who have been working there with the difficulty saying what they have seen and heard. It's absolutely worrying, and I hope the United States new administration or the UN or others should be thinking of what we can do together with Africa. Africa needs to be engaged primarily, but it's not as easy to say Africa is going to do this with this, and it's very difficult. But something needs to happen to prevent that, because by the time maybe 1 year or 2 or 3 elapse, we shall find that the toll has been extremely